Breaking news. Anambra election. Make sure nothing stops it. Buhari warns service chiefs. Hello, my wonderful people. In case you're not aware, the new army barrack, the new police barrack, every one of the barracks are now in Anambra State in the east. I don't know what the east has done to Buhari and his cohorts that, the people of the east are the new target. Okay, yesterday, a group of young men were just celebrating that, just to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is alive, that he was brought to court and he pleaded not guilty. I'm looking at the whole thing, the lawyers statement at the end of the day, the Nigerian government of a truth have nothing against Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, part of the very absurd matters they have against him is that they said he called Buhari an idiot. I mean, excuse me, how does personal insults, how does somebody calling you a name result to a crime? I mean, I mean, it's so ridiculous. You cannot even begin to imagine it. Even Afeni Ferry, that's the Yoruba group, has said, Buhari has nothing against this young man. Just let him go. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Anambra elections. Make sure nothing stop the elections. Buhari warns service chiefs. Do whatever you must do. President Muhammadu Buhari has ordered his service chiefs to make sure nothing stops the Anambra elections from holding. The elections has been scheduled for November the 6th. Buhari order was confirmed by the National Security Advisor Babagana Mongono while speaking with State House correspondent on Thursday. This followed a security meeting the service chiefs had with Buhari at the presidential villa. The president has directed that under no circumstances will anything be allowed to stop the elections from taking place successfully. The people have the right to vote and select their leader. Whatever you must do, do. Whoever you must get out of the way, get out of the way. However it must go on. No group or individual will be allowed to stimulate anarchy or chaos in Anambra, leading to murder or disruption of the election activity. Buhari, see, wetin dey happen for the north, it's okay. If you follow this trend very well, you don't understand though. You see those people they call Al-Qaeda and the rest. Now, wetin Buhari they won't bring come small, small, very subtle. Why people are thinking nothing is happening subtly is getting into the system small, small. Where did they, first of all, he wants to start it from the north and begin to pass it on. It will not happen. So, I mean, all that is going on in the north no need protection. All eyes is in the south. Abi, let's continue. The president had made it very clear that the armed forces and all law enforcement agencies must make sure that the election take place, even if it means overwhelming the entire environment with the presence of security agencies, even if it means one man to one security agent. There are so many implications for elections to be sabotaged by non-state actors. In the first place, we are in democracy. Secondly, it is important to note that if these non-state actors should successfully be succeeded in destroying the potency of an orderly election, then it is natural that other parts of the country would also copy this same situation, Mongona has said. So at all costs, the election must hold. So Buhari does not care what happened. However way it happened, whatever happened, the election must hold. I mean, nobody's saying the election should not hold if election have to hold. But is that the most important thing? What about protection of lives and property? What about the people? Because, I mean, largely speaking, this whole election thing is not about the people. I mean, Buhari has no recourse or anything to say the people. The people is inconsequential in this matter. What happens and what is permanent to Buhari is his own self-acclaim, is his own self-worth, is him. And that is called selfishness without you considering having a dialogue with the people, understanding what is going on. I mean, don't get it wrong. I understand that there are people who by all means want to disrupt whatever it is. But for you to say by all means, at all costs, I mean, with all that is going on, is totally irrelevant, unnecessary, and does not make a single sense. This is more than Abacha's time. This is more than, what's his name now? All the dictators that have led Nigeria in time past. For you as a president, this is why Twitter deleted Buhari's tweets. If you look at it, it's threat. This is not what it should be. And the funny thing is that the National Assembly and those that are supposed to be, ensuring that Buhari does not go out of place in leading Nigeria, most of them, I mean, you can call them rubber stamp. So, I mean, they have no effect. It does not make sense, and they're not doing anything tangible to do right by the people. So, when you look at it to a large extent, the people are not getting the benefit of getting what we call a Senate or a House of Rep. These are supposed to be arms of government, are supposed to bring balance, into the situation. Things go on, nobody says anything. For instance, when the Twitter ban all came up, those that should speak never said anything. A House member tried to bring it up. Femi Gbajubamila killed down the motion. Senators tried to bring it up. They never spoke about it. So, and you tell me it's democracy where the people cannot speak, where the people have no voice. I mean, they've released more army than you can imagine to take away people's life. Just yesterday, like I was earlier reiterating, young men, 5 of them lost their life. Listen, guys, please investigate and follow it on. These guys were jubilating that Nnamdi Kanu was brought to court. Yes, they were jubilating. They were having a nice time. They were just dancing like young men now, exorbitant, and just doing their own thing. And immediately the army saw them, he opened fire at them. Five mothers lost their children yesterday. And guess what? Should I tell you why Buhari declared them terrorists? So that he can kill them at will. And in international law, if you have declared something terrorist or any group of people terrorists, it shows that they are, I mean, you have no case. In international law, it becomes acceptable. If you get what I mean, it becomes acceptable. It's okay because these people, they see them as people who are causing trouble and you're only trying to maintain law and order. So this is what Buhari has cleverly done. Why the people who are shooting down jets, they shot down a jet. Are you listening? They've shot the train. They've bombed train. They shot the train driver. These people are bandits. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.